India is a global growth driver. Together with China, India is home to one of the largest markets in the world. It's a defense heavyweight. It's an excellent labor power with the bulk of the population under 35 years. India has practiced non-alignment since independence. India is a country with established peace credentials. Yet, a membership in the United Nations Security Council has eluded India. Looks like that could change sooner rather than later. France's permanent representative to the UN, François Delattre, has stressed the need for India to be a permanent member of the Security Council. In a press briefing last week, Delattre said, and I quote, "Germany, Japan, India, Brazil and a fair representation of Africa in particular are absolutely needed at the table to get a fair representation of the Security Council. This is for us a matter of priority." Now, a total of 133 member states out of the 122 have supported the expansion of the Security Council. But the UN has been in a state of inertia, at least on the issue of expansion. The UN says it is committed to reform, but action has not always followed words, especially the reform of the body itself. India's permanent representative to the United Nations, Ambassador Syed Akbaruddin, also pointed this out recently. He said, and I quote, "In terms of inertia, the UN has no peer. While the world is not what it was when we, that is the UN, began the process, the objections to moving forward remain the same." Akbaruddin also said that the UN remains a divided house, especially when it comes to adapting to change. At this juncture, it is important to understand the criteria for membership at the United Nations Security Council. Permanent membership has only been given to the allies of the US in the Second World War. Now, here are the broad criteria. A nation must be an emerging power. Its economy must contribute to global trade. The nation must be a leading donor to the United Nations. Human rights violations must be minimum in a nation asking for UNSC membership. It should not be locked in any dispute with other nations that can lead to warlike situations. That should cancel America's membership, by the way. And the United Nations and this nation applying must contribute to the peace army of the UNSC. Even if a country ticks all these boxes, the bid must pass a majority for this country to be accepted. Now, India is not the only country seeking the UNSC permanent membership, but it's the strongest contender. The US, the UK, France and Russia, the 4 of the 5 members have supported India's bid. China, which is the 5th member of the Security Council, is yet to back India. But with a rising GDP, a booming economy, India's turn at the Security Council will come. France's endorsement is a positive.